Welcome to NKTelco Sports, presented by Grand Lake Health. We are here at Troy High School to bring you high school volleyball tournament action where the Franklin Monroe Jets take on the Russia Raiders in district final action. Today's game is brought to you by these sponsors: American Trim, First National Bank, Keyhole Pizza, Winners Meats, NKTelco, Frost Roofing, Hometown Opportunity, Minster Bank, Supply Gem, Precision Strip, Schwieterman Pharmacy, New Knoxville Supply, Fowler's TV, Wilson Health, Cy Schwieterman, Carriage Works, Kogi Plumbing, Heating and Air Conditioning, our fine sponsors here bringing you today's game at Troy High School. District final action between the Franklin Monroe Jets and the Russia Raiders. Along with Jeff Henson, I'm Dave Kanapke. Jeff, the Franklin Monroe Jets having a nice season, 21-5. They're winners of the CCC, 11-1. They're coming off a big win over a perennial powerhouse in Jackson Center.
Yeah, they feel fortunate to be here. You know, they lost, or I should say they beat Jackson Center in 5. Jackson Center's had a strong history of making runs into this district tournament, but Franklin Monroe does it, and they do it kind of an awkward fashion. They lost the first set, then won, lost the second one, won the fourth one. I'm sorry, lost one, and then had to come back and win back-to-back, and they did just that against, like you said, a very good Jackson Center team. That last game went into overtime, 16-14. So, you know, big win for their program, and they've had a nice year though. A lot of wins, very few losses. So I'd say they feel pretty confident today against a team that they played earlier and lost to the Russia Raiders. But we'll kind of review that game film and see what happened there. But feel confident today against Shelby County League team Russia Raiders. Talk about those Russia Raiders, 15-10, 9-3 in the Shelby County League under Coach Aaron Watkins in his 4th year, coming off a 3-sweat win over Southeastern. A very young team, and they're trying to get to regionals for the 3rd straight year. Well, they've had some nice success here recently, especially under Coach Watkins, as you mentioned. They're young, but don't let the losses with a young team fool you. They have 10 losses, and a lot of those losses have been against very good teams in New Bremen, Fort Loramie. They've lost to twice, St. Henry, Fort Recovery. All those teams have been very good teams throughout, just to name a few. And even Miami East and Anna a couple times, or lost to Anna once, but those are bigger schools. So late in the season, though, they've been playing some pretty good volleyball. They've got some win under their belt, good rhythm, good confidence entering the tournament. Yeah, just to follow up on that, they were 2-6 at one time. Played a lot of those. They lost all those teams, all those losses to 6th-ranked teams. They've been 13-4 since that time. So yeah, their last 2 losses, Anna and Miami East, Division III schools. Then Fort Loramie, who's moving on to regionals. Lehman, who was upset by Fairlawn, had a great year too. So those 4 losses, quality teams, and sometimes you get your best lessons from those losses. So, you know, they have to make sure they don't overlook Franklin Monroe Jets. Yes, they played before and beat them, but it's a new day, and a new effort's got to be in place here. Those were competitive games against Franklin Monroe, 25-19, then 25-22, and then a little bit bigger margin, the 3rd set, 25-17, but means nothing now. You got the Jets that are hungry to get paid back, and your Raiders who've been on a good roll, playing well, that need to keep that momentum going for them to earn a trip to the regionals. Raiders and the Jets for the district finals, and we'll be back with the starting lineups when we return on NKTelco Sports.
Grand Lake Health, we offer urgent care services within Joint Township District Memorial Hospital. Upon arrival, each patient is greeted and healthcare professionals assess the level of care required. Urgent care services extend your access to quality health care, complete for non-life-threatening problems. Our state-of-the-art facility and host of diagnostic and treatment options allow you to receive the treatment you deserve in a timely and courteous way. Grand Lake Health Systems, the highest quality health care for you and your family.
American Trim's story started in 1951, and our long family legacy continues today. We are a third-generation family-owned business with locations in Sydney and Walpock, and we're hiring for manufacturing positions on first, second, and third shifts. Part-time and full-time positions are available for entry-level and skilled individuals. Please apply at www.amtrim.com or in person. American Trim is a proud sponsor of high school sports and our communities. Come be part of our story.
Welcome back here. District finals here between Franklin Monroe Jets and Russia Raiders. They're introducing the whole Franklin Monroe team. I'll say the starters here. Number 7, Skylar Ballman. Number 10, Karina Conley. Number 13, Chloe McGlinch. Number 14, Chloe Peters. Number 19, Madison Byers. 22, Matilda Earhart, the libero Bell Cable. They're coached by Angie Filbrin in her 4th year. Their opponents tonight, the Russia Raiders. The starters for the Raiders, freshman CC Borchers. Number 4, Ava Daniel, a sophomore. Number 5, freshman Mia Monin, the setter. Number 7, the middle hitter, Jessica York. Number 10, Ashley Scott. And number 14, Kate Sherman. The libero is Kendall Monin. They're coached by Aaron Watkins. Also in his 4th year, as you see, both the teams are in blue. Russia is on the right side of our screen. Franklin Monroe on the left side of the screen. As they get ready to shake each other's hands, we'll talk about our keys to the game, brought to you by Keyhole Pizza. Jeff will first start with the Jets.
Well, the Jets need to come in with a lot of energy and effort. They're the underdog. A lot of grit and determination are needed from Coach Filburn's squad. They have to play aggressive and have a lot of energy. Secondly, teamwork. Play together as a team, make sure everyone maintains good positive attitude and build upon what's earned them 20-plus wins this season, or 20, 21 wins this season. So stay together as a team, and when things get going tough, you got to back each other up, pick each other up. For the Russia Raiders, need that good first pass. It's critical for good teams to get into offense with a good first touch and let their offense move. They have some good hitters they'd like to feed. Secondly, limit unforced errors, and that means serving and hitting attack and ball handling errors. Common sense right here. Take care of the ball. Don't give free points to the other team, and good things will happen.
Once again, those are your keys to the game, brought to you by Keyhole Pizza. Franklin Monroe Jets 21-5. They will start us off. Bell Cable with the serve. We are underway. There is a tip and a point by Ashley Scott.
5'7" junior, her first kill of the set. She leads all Raiders attacking this season with 4 kills per set and a .261 hitting percentage.
Daniel with the serve across. Hit there by Conley for the kill for the Jets.
Well, for both teams, Dave, each of their number 10s have come up with first attack kills. This time it's Karina Conley, and she averages just under 4 kills per set and a very good .274. So look for the number 10s on each squad to play big roles in today's match.
Scott tried to dink it again. This time the number 10, Conley, got the better of the two there as she gets a block for the point.
Conley, again, battling against Scott, able to earn the point.
Again, Franklin Monroe on the left in the blue and white. Russia in the right side, and they're able to save that. They're on the right side of our screen in the blue and gold, and mostly white. And once again, another kill by Karina Conley.
She's been playing big, Dave. In the first volley here, she had a good hands on the ball, put it back on the Russia side, but they were able to keep it alive as she finishes with her 3rd kill.
Conley, their leading hitter, 3.8 kills set. Monin will set their Sherman, covered by the Jets. Good angle shot there by number 19, Maddie Byers.
I like that play. I've seen it when the set's close to the net. Turn your shoulders parallel and put it right back in the opposite side, just on the other side of the net. Very difficult ball to play for the defense.
Monin will set Scott. Ashley Scott with the kill for the Raiders.
Her second, and as you see the replay there again, Dave, nice swing there by Scott. Again, a very good attacker, very good hitting percentage, as I mentioned, at .261.
The replay is being brought to you by Winners Meats in Osgood, Ohio. Conley with this, another hard hit, but this one out of bounds.
Missed just left of the line. Again, well struck but hit out. So the first hitting error by either team.
Rushi 15-10, 9-3 in the Shelby County League. They started out 2-6 on this season, losing to 6 ranked teams, 13-4 since that time. And this is, Raiders are going for their 3rd straight trip to the regionals. That has never occurred before in school history. They've lost in the regional semis the last couple years. Conley with the tip. There's a hit by York, covered by the Jets. Conley will hit that. Set by Monin. Hit by York. From the back row, there's Peters. Chloe Peters with a kill.
Good volley, and Peters again out of the back row, the 10-foot line, able to put some velocity on it. She averages 3 kills per set. Gets her first one there as the Jets on top 5-3.
Janessa Coffer serving for the Jets. Dug by Scott. In the middle, hammered by freshman Kate Sherman.
2.4 kills, almost 2.5 kills per set from Kate Sherman. And Dave, you mentioned 6'1", just a freshman. Very good attacker, and swings like that, that's tough to stop.
3 freshmen and a sophomore in the starting lineup for the Raiders as one of the freshmen, CC Borchers, checks into the front row. Hit there by Peters. Raiders chasing it down, free balls it across. Chance here for the Jets. McClinch to Peters. That will go off the block, off a tip there, and a point there for Franklin Monroe. Going to the back row to serve for the Jets will be Conley.
Haven't mentioned it yet. Conley, a very good server, 93.6 serving.
Monin hit by York. Jessica York with the kill.
Follow up on that, Franklin Monroe. They serve, keep this in mind, very good as a team. As a team, 94% serving percentage. They average almost 3 aces. So look for the Franklin Monroe Jets to keep the ball in play. So Rishi's going to have to make good first contact to get into their offense.
Monin serve across, and that went over, but Borchers hits the antenna, so side out will give it to the Jets. Into the front row for the Raiders, Bailey Pullman, a sophomore. She'll, after the serve, she'll play mainly right side. Kill, this time from the right side by Jessica York.
This time going on offhand, Rushi finding Jessica York, a senior, 5'10" senior, averaging 3 kills per set, a .210 hitting percentage for Jessica York.
York serves Scott into the front row, and a nice hit. Back row, the libero there, Bell Cable.
Now remember, a libero can attack, but they can't be above the plane of the net to attack from the back row, I think. Now, Dave, you're looking at me, but I'm pretty sure that even though she jumped, she's only 5'2", so maybe.
You're right, most of the liberos are pretty short normally, and there'll be a illegal hit against the Raiders as Franklin Monroe takes a 9-6 lead on our First National Bank scoreboard.
Service ace for Chloe Peters, 93% server.
That will serve too long.
And as I talk about it, it happens, but they as a team, 94%, that's keeping the ball in play, and they also average a lot of aces, so it's not like they don't get any points off their aggressive serving. They get a little bit of both, which is good to keep the ball in play, force the other team to make a defensive play.
Kendall Monin serve across for the Raiders. Hit and a point there by Madison Byers for the Jets.
Byers 2 kills in the first set, averaging just under 1.5 kills.
Back row, Scott. There'll be Sherman. Tip is blocked by the Jets. There by Conley again, has been pretty dominant at the net so far.
Conley and also McGlinch go up to get the block assist.
Timeout on the floor by the Raiders. We'll step aside. You're watching high school tournament volleyball on NKTelco Sports.
Hello, New Bremen. I'm Matt Everidge with NKTelco, and we're here for you for your cable, telephone, and internet services.
Hey, Minster. This is Nate Henry with NKTelco, and we're here for you for your existing cable TV, internet, and phone service.
Hey, New Knoxville. I am Wesley Meyer at NKTelco. We are here for you and your customer service needs.
Hey, Maria Stein. I'm Ken with NKTelco, and we are here for you with hometown pride.
Off the Russia timeout for Franklin Monroe serving with a 11-7 lead, and there's a nice hit by Ashley Scott.
Good timeout for the Russia Raiders. They come right back and get a good system offense, and Scott, her third kill, brings them back to within 3. So 4 points has been the biggest hole here the Raiders have been in this set so far. Need to try to get consecutive serves.
There's Conley again, will swing. Nice save there by Daniel in the back row. Sherman with a hit, but too strong. Point to the Jets.
Jets doing a lot of things right. They're getting some good attacking, really forcing the Raiders to play good defense. They have yet to commit any type of error, have the Jets.
Lynch serve across.
Very
Scott
clean.
covered. Conley takes the second hit over, and it's blocked by Ashley Scott.
A rare solo block that you'll see, but Scott does record it. She averages 0.3 blocks
At Wilson
per set.
Health,
A big one
we're
there is gives the ball back to her team, and she'll go back to actually serve now.
She serves. Scott serves York into the front row for the Raiders. Close to the net. Conley with a hit. Scott with a dig. Sherman will dink it. Covered by the Jets. Battle at the net close. Hit across there by York. All over Conley. High set. Puts it away.
6-foot senior with her 4th kill, and she has been pretty intimidating in the front row. She's done a lot of things right today. Hits the ball pretty well.
She's 6 foot, but the way she jumps, she looks taller than that. Nice save there by Monin. Hit by York as she overpowers the blockers.
Well, she went right into the block, and I think it actually caught Conley in the face. And strong attack by Jessica York, 5'10" senior, her 3rd kill. Right at her season average per set, 3 kills.
Kate Sherman to the back row. Hit by Peters. Dug by the Raiders close to the net. That was York. They go back row. Cable with the hit. CC Borchers. Jets able to save it. Nice job there. York is blocked by Conley, and a big point for the Jets.
Heck of a play defensively by the Jets. Russia goes back to work on offense. I wish they maybe could have gone a little bit quicker, but the pass resulted in let the Jets kind of recover, and they got a huge stuff block from Karina Conley, her 2nd of the set, 2nd block, and a big back to the 4-point lead.
Conley goes to the back row. York with the tip. Hit by Peters.
Twice we've seen that, and I don't know if it was by Peters both times, where the set is real close to the net by like past the pin. They turn parallel and push it right back to this corner right in the front, and very difficult to play.
5-point lead for the Jets. Maybe the biggest lead of the set. York will hit it. Nice dig by Conley. Nice dig there by Monin for the Raiders. Borchers with a hit. Jets are very scrappy. Peters with a hit. Dug by Scott. Monin, Borchers. Having a good volley here, both teams. Close to the net, York. Jessica York with a kill.
A long volley and another good action. You see the replay here from York finishing. There wasn't a lot of aggressive attacking. There were some good hits, don't get me wrong, but York kind of used that push shot to record her 4th kill of game number 1.
Again, Cable hit it from the back row. Monin digs it. Monin will bump it across. Cable will set, and there's a good block by York. Now back on the Russia side. Set to Borchers. Who just gets it over. She gets another chance, and Cece puts it away.
Well, Borchers battled and The freshman really got up well to take the overpass and turned it into a great set, as you see there. And Borchers almost averaging 2 kills per set as a freshman, her first of the set.
Monin serve across. Tipped. Chance for the Raiders. Borchers comes a long way. And she went across the net in the middle. Yes, she did. The down official catches her. And a side out to Franklin Monroe. Franklin Monroe 21-5 overall, 11-1 in the CCC. They beat Mechanicsburg, Riverside, Mechanicsburg in 3, Riverside in 4, and then the big win over Jackson Center in 5. Nice save by Cable. York will hit the overpass for the point.
York now 5 kills, and right before that, Rushi almost mishit it, but they get a break, and now a serve off the net results in an ace.
For Jessica York. Rushi within 2. They trailed, I believe, this whole set so far, and they were down as much as 5. But get across there by McClinch. Scott with a hit, and the point.
Nice run of offense. It was 15-10 at one point, now 16-15.
Ashley Scott, only 5'7", compared to you have Conley, who's 6 foot. You have Sherman, who's 6'1" for the Raiders. But Scott, one of the leading hitters on this Rushi team at 4 kills a set, even though she's just 5'7". There's Monin with the set to Borchers, and the point as they can't get it out of the net. Nice bump set there by Kendall Monin.
Yeah, it turned out to be a great set. CC Borchers at 5'8". So you mentioned the height here. She ties it up at 16 all.
16-16 on our First National Bank scoreboard. First National Bank think first. Monin again, this time she'll set Scott. Covered by the Jets. There's a nice save by Kendall Monin, and there'll be a lift on the Raiders, side out to the Jets.
Well, if I'm scoring this right, the Jets of Franklin Monroe have not had a hitting error, a serving error, or a ball handling error yet. No mistakes. On the other side, Rushi's committed 6 errors.
Nice save there by Monin. They were able to free ball it across in what looked disastrous for the Raiders. And there's a block now on the Jets side, now on the Raiders side. Monin, Borchers took something off of it, covered by the Jets. Hit by Ballman. There's Monin again. Great volleyball, and there's Scott with a hit into the corner. A lot of action back and forth.
There have been some great plays, great saves, and Scott with her 5th kill. Not so much on a velocity there, Dave, but placement.
Kendall Monin's been big at the libero position, and she serves an ace. Kendall Monin. Timeout on the floor by the Jets. We're watching some good tournament volleyball here on NKTelco Sports.
At Wilson Health, we're extending care beyond the walls of the hospital with resources designed to keep you in charge of your health.
Our independence and connection to the community are unique in a world where big healthcare strives to act like corporations.
Our tools may be the same, but we are different.
We're neighbors, friends, and family who truly care about the people who live here.
We call it caring without limits, and it's just the beginning of a whole new Wilson Health.
Take a look at the Rushi student section as they've seen their team come back and take a 1-point lead, 18-17.
Had trailed by way back when they took their first time out. They were behind 7-11. So now have outscored them 11-6 to climb to a 1-point lead. And
close to the net is Scott. Dug by the Jets, a very scrappy team. And libero Cable hits it a lot from the back row. There's Sherman, battle back and put away by Scott. A heads-up play by Ashley Scott.
She's been very efficient, very strong with the ball. Number 10, her 6th kill. Take it back, Dave. We missed it.
Oh, check that. It was must have been in the net on that play. I thought it was. So give the point to Franklin Monroe. They now lead 19-17. Conley with a hit and a kill. Farina Conley. We'll check the scoreboard here.
I think, yeah, they've got squared up because it was 18.
Yeah, now it's 19-18 in favor of the Raiders. They had it temporarily wrong. But very evenly played set so far as the down official is trying to straighten it out. I think they just gave the point the wrong way.
Well, I think
both
on the
teams have
attack,
gotten a point. Yeah.
I think the attack that we thought was
a point for the Raiders.
Oh, yes, it was. It should be 19-18.
Yeah, you're right. There's 2 points in a row. So now it's 19-18. Franklin Monroe's in the lead. That is the right way because they've got the 2 points after the timeout. So they're with the 1 point lead. Now Conley with the set, and now she dinks it and finds a spot.
She's a nice player.
Yes, very good player. Very good hops. 6 foot. They've been setting her well. It's the Jets' first team to 20. Dug by Monin. There's Sherman with a hit through the blockers. Nice save by Conley. Cable will go to Byers, will just hit it across. Monin said Scott. Powers it home. Ashley Scott.
Rushi really needed a side out there. They've been outscored 3 straight. So a huge kill there for Scott, who has been playing very well. That's her 6th kill of the set.
Sophomore Ava Daniel in to serve. The Raiders down by 1, 20-19. They'll set Conley. Dug by York. Nice save by Sherman. They're able to free ball it across. Set by McGlinch. Through Conley, this time from the middle. And Conley with another kill.
Now with 7, she has team and game high honors right now in kills with 7 for number 10.
McClinch serves. Scott. Another hit by Ashley Scott.
Give Scott her 7th kill. So the number 10s, as we talked about early in the set, playing a huge role here in their team's performance here in game 1.
Scott, the serve across. Back row, there's Peters. Dug by the Raiders. Sherman blocked back. Maurer hit it on the second hit and finds, just a little bit out. As the line official immediately signaled it out, the Rushi players did not agree with it, but it will stand. The down official did not overrule it, so a point for the Jets as they have a 22-20 lead. Serve here by Coffer. Sherman with a hit flat-footed. Dug by Cable. They'll go to Conley again. Blocked this time by Sherman. Now back on the Rushi side. Maurer will set York. Dug by Cable. Pushed across on 2. Monin, Sherman. Another one of these good volleys we've had. Hit by Peters. Monin takes it across. Sherman with the hit. Great volley going on here. Conley. Dug by Scott. Sherman will try to dink it, and she finds the line this time. Point Raiders.
Big time volley there as teams trying to find spots on the floor. Kate Sherman, the freshman, finds it. Big point, 21-22.
Raiders down by 1. Close to the net. McClinch not able to get it over. We are tied 22-22. Timeout on the floor by Franklin Monroe. Grand Lake's health presentation of NKTelco Sports is brought to you by American Trim, First National Bank, Winners Meats, NKTelco, Frost Roofing, Hometown Opportunity, Minster Bank, Ply Gem, Precision Strip, Schruderman Pharmacies, NK Supply Company, Wilson Health, Fowler's TV, Cy Schruderman Incorporated, Carriage Works, Kogi Plumbing and Heating. Our keys to the game brought to you by Keyhole Pizza. Winners Meats is our replay sponsor. Our player of the game will be sponsored by NKTelco. And on our scoreboard, we got a good first set. We are tied at 22.
Very entertaining as these teams have battled and kind of basically Franklin Monroe's been ahead most of the set. Rushi, though, has battled back now to tie on the service ace.
And that one goes into the net, as you often see a lot of times after timeout. So side out gives it to the Jets. Conley back to serve with a 23-22 lead. Conley, senior with the serve. Monin, York with a kill.
Number 7 with 7.
Bailey Pullman checks in the lineup in the front row. Setter Maya Monin serving for the Raiders. dug by Cable. McClinch blocked at the net. They'll say that never made it across. 4 hits on the Jets, and we are at set point for the Raiders. Set serving 23. Monin serve across. McClinch will set Cable in the back row. Dug by Monin. Chased down by Scott. Monin able to get it across. Chance for the Jets. McClinch. Peters for the kill. Chloe Peters.
5'6" senior with a huge kill to keep her team alive here in game 1. That's her 4th kill for the set for Chloe Peters.
So we go to overtime in the first set, 24-24. Dug by Monin, a little bit of, and there's a point, and now set point here for the Jets. A little miscommunication in the back row. As Bauman for the win here. That one into the net. So both teams with a chance for set point. We're now tied at 25. Jessa York, one of 2 seniors on this team, serves it up. Close to the net. Borchers with the kill on the overpass.
Number 3 records her 3rd kill of the set. Set point Raiders.
York serve across. Dug by Cable. They'll set Peters. Off the hit. Chloe Peters with a big hit as the Jets survive another set point.
Every possession is so big right now. Peters with her 5th kill. Ties it back up at 26 all.
Peters serve across. There's Scott, and they'll call a lift on the second hit. And now another chance for set point for the Jets. 27-26. Peters with the serve, dug by York, close to the net, put away. First set goes in favor of the Franklin Monroe Jets. 28-26 on our First National Bank scoreboard. The team switch sides, will switch out, return for the second set out here on NKTelco Sports.
CarriageWorks has expanded and now can hold up to 25 cars in our service bay. CarriageWorks thrives on customer satisfaction. We accomplish that by providing top-of-the-line technology. CarriageWorks now uses a laser beam system to measure down to the millimeter of factory specs to better service you and get you back on the road. CarriageWorks has a brand new top-of-the-line paint booth that uses waterborne paint. There's no job too big or too small for CarriageWorks. We're certified collision specialists. Come in and see us today.
At First National Bank, we are working hard to make your life a little easier. With products like Card Valet, an app allowing you to control your cards with real-time notifications, transaction restrictions, and spending limits. The ability to access your money through 55,000 all-point ATMs across the country, surcharge-free. Live customer support when you need it, and online and mobile banking, allowing you to gain access to your financial information wherever and whenever you like. First National Bank, making your life a little easier.
Welcome back to Grain Lace Health presentation of NKTelco Sports, and we had a great first set, won by the Franklin Monroe Jets, 28-26.
Yeah, a well-played match, or I should say set, overtime, and a lot of aggressive hitting, good play defensively. So a great tournament atmosphere for sure.
Peters from the back row, as Franklin Monroe is on the right side of our picture. On the left side is Rushi. These teams in very similar uniforms, both primarily blue uniforms. And there's Conley, took the overpass for the point.
Conley had 7 kills in game number 1. That gives her 8. A little quick recap. Both teams in game 1 attacked well. Rushi had 18 kills. Franklin Monroe 15.
Maurer, Scott, dug by the Jets. Pushed there, that angle shot that time by Byers.
Good job.
Close to the net by Scott, and she did a nice job in a tough position. I think she mixed up Conley there and got the better of it.
Give credit also to Kate Sherman. Picked up that cross shot that had been successful for the Jets in game one. Sherman able to keep it alive, and Scott results with the kill.
Conley hammers it. Karina Conley with a kill.
Had 7, like I said here, as you see the second one on her replay. 9 on the night. Averages just under 4 per set. Makes you wonder why a 3.8 kill average isn't even higher. She's been pretty impressive here against the Raiders.
Nice save by Monin. York with the hit. Bumped across. Dug by Monin. First team all Shelby County League. There's Sherman with a kill. Kate Sherman.
Strong hit by Sherman. The freshman now with her 3rd kill. Boy, it's amazing when the ball is in the hitting zone. Look out. These athletes can attack, and defensively you're just kind of at the mercy to hope you can get good square contact.
Sherman with a tough serve. Nice save by Cable. Hit by Peters. They'll go to Conley. Nice block. Looked like it was Jesse York with the block. Also, CC Borchers are there as they're taking that to a look on our replay.
Good timing there, and again, a rare feat to get a termination block.
That serve just sails just out of bounds. As Sherman will leave in favor of the libero Kendall Monin. Monin first team all Shelby County League along with Ashley Scott. Jessica York was 2nd team. Kate Sherman honorable mention. 4 different players, and there's serve too tough to handle there as Conley makes her presence known from the serving position as well.
Her first ace of the night, 93.6 serving on the season. As I mentioned, this team, the Jets, 94% as a team, plus they average almost 3 aces per set. They had 3 in game 1 here against the Raiders.
Conley with a nice serve, nice save there by Monin to keep it alive. Now on the Jets side. Peters, she mixes it up there. The defense came in and she hit it deep.
Yeah, we could see it very easily up here, Dave. You saw everyone swarm to the ball. Now how she knew that or sensed that, I don't know, but she hit it right where they were not. And as the Raiders were charging in, she hit it to the back line, back corner for the kill.
Conley with a hit, dug by Scott. In the middle, it's York. She does a similar type thing, and she hits it into the deep corner.
Yes, very similar to what the Jets just did. Jessica York records her 7th kill. That matches her jersey number with the Raiders on the left and the Jets on the right of your screen. A lot of blue today.
Dug by Cable. Served by Monin. There's a hit across there, this time by Schellebarger. Borchers. Schellebarger across. Nice bump set. Hit by Borchers. Nice save by the Jets. A lot of great volleys here. That one into the net, and the point goes to the Jets.
Give an asterisk there to that point. The Raiders commit the hitting error, but boy, the Jets played some very good defense and made some big saves and kept it alive.
Boy, the Jets have quite a following here tonight. Russia always travels very well, but I think Frank Monroe actually has more fans here tonight. York with a nice hit, a nice save by Cable. Bumped across by Ballman. Chance for the Raiders. Monin, York, point.
2 kills in game 2 for Jessica York. Again, what was a short set, defense not really ready or couldn't anticipate quick enough. York, good placement with the ball.
York serves it into the net. Ashley Scott now into the front row for the Raiders, and now Chloe Peters serving for the Jets. Jets 21-5 on the season. 11-1 in the CCC conference. A lot of times been dominated by Miami East through the years. And there's a nice hit by Matilda Earwood.
Earwood, no kills in game 1. Her first of the night as the Raiders will take a timeout.
We'll take one too. You're watching high school tournament volleyball on NKTelco Sports.
Plygem Residential Solutions is part of Cornerstone Building Brands, North America's largest manufacturer of exterior building products, and the success of our company is directly related to the contributions of our employees. We are currently looking for machine operators, maintenance technicians, forklift operators, and more to join our growing team at our facility in Sydney, Ohio. Plygem offers competitive pay, a full benefits package, as well as opportunities for bonus pay and long-term advancement. Become a part of our strong foundation.
Take a look at the Russia fans here at Grand Lake Health's presentation of NKTelco Sports. Russia behind right now. In the first set they lost 28-26. Now they're down 9-5 in the second set.
Yeah, they've been right there. Just Franklin Monroe's just been playing pretty clean today and getting a lot of good pickups, digs, and some big time play right now. The momentum definitely with the Jets.
Chloe Peters from the back row.
Her third kill. She continues to serve right now. Big point of game where the Russia Raiders need to get a stop here, trailing by 5. Momentum definitely with the Jets.
Scott blocked. Nice save there by Kendall Monin. Get across by Mia Monin. Set hit by Byers. Madison Byers with a kill.
A lot of things going well for the Jets. The 50-50 balls are finding a hole in the Raiders defense, and right now Raiders find themselves down by 6, the biggest deficit they've faced.
Peters served this one too long. Jets are being buoyed by a very big contingent. Franklin Monroe cheering sections on our side, so you kind of see in the background, you see the Russia fans. Franklin Monroe has their side almost filled with people, a very enthusiastic crowd. We've seen some good volleyball so far by both sides. Kurt Sherman with a hit. There's Cable with another dig. Chase it down, able to get it across, free ball. Raiders with a chance. Scott, that sails wide.
Just missed. A lot of swing on it, good contact, but just hit it wide left.
Into the back row, number 1, Jillian Chapman for the Raiders. The dig by Scott. Now to Sherman, blocked out of bounds. Credit the kill to Kate Sherman.
Nice bump set backwards from the libero, Kendall Monin. So Sherman records her second kill of set 2. He gives her 4 in the match.
Ava Daniel back to serve. She's in the back row with Kendall Monin and Jillian Chapman for the Raiders. Nice save there by McClinch. Dug by Monin to Mia Monin. Sherman with a nice hit. Peters, Cable from the back row. Monin Scott, dug by Peters. Hit that time by Byers. Sherman off the blockers. There's Conley, powers it through, Karina Conley.
Wow, pretty aggressive volley going back and forth, a lot of good attacking. But Conley a little bit more on her attack, finds a hold in the defense. And for number 10, her 10th kill of the match, had 7 in game number 1, 3 here in set number 2.
McClinch back to serve. Dug by the Raiders, Scott off the top of the net. That will go wide on the hit by Byers.
One of the few mistakes the Jets have made. It was a well-struck ball again. It just trying to find a spot in the defense. Found it just outside the line, though. Couldn't quite get it inside the boundary.
Russia on the left side of your picture, serving. They're down by 5. Boy, the Jets are scrappy, able to get that across. Sherman powers it in for the point.
That's a strong attack there, really, unless you're absolutely in the path of the ball. Not much chance to make a play. As you see on the replay there, Kate Sherman, a 6'1" freshman, so a lot of volleyball in her future at Russia. Good player, her 5th kill of the match.
Ashley Scott with the serve. Back set Conley, this time is blocked. Sherman, also York up there as well.
York gets her 2nd stuff block of the set. Sherman picks up her 1st.
So right now, Raiders within 3. So trying to creep back into this set. They need this one down by 1. Cable from their back row. Monahan with a great dig. to keep it alive, and York chases it down. Hit across. Cable steps up. So now they do Scott from the back row, and Ashley Scott, an athletic hit to the point.
Yeah, she made a lot out of something there as libero Kendall Monin had to play the second pass or second touch. Did so, but Scott adjusted herself and got a good hard swing, kind of against her body, and able to record her second kill here in game 2.
Conley off the block. Monin digs it. Maya Monin. York wasn't able to keep herself out of the side of the net there. The supports.
That and the attack, I think they ruled went
on that
through
side,
or
on the other side of the antenna.
I think it's a tough call for that line judge in the corner to make, but it was the right call. It's hard to see from that angle.
Scott able to chase it down. And that one might have been out of bounds, but Cable did not know that. Conley with the hit. Dug by Monin. Monin, York. The Jets are always there to block, and this time it sails long. And a side out to the Raiders. Kate Sherman to serve into the front row. That means the other outside hitter, CC Borchers. 2 freshmen there. Serve across by Sherman. Peters with the hit. Dug by Daniel. Borchers, good hang time in the point. CC Borchers.
Number 3 with a big attack there. The 5'8" freshman gets her 4th kill of the match, her first here in game number 2.
Timeout on the floor by Franklin Monroe. We'll be right back on NKTelco Sports.
At CAPT, we use hometown opportunity to make sure that when we have a position open within the facility, it gets put on the website.
We've really been excited to see how that has grown so much over the last several years.
If anyone is looking for a job, it's the best place to go.
We really want to do whatever we can to get folks that are from this community back to this area.
I would recommend any manufacturing company that they take a look at it. It's a very good benefit for companies at no cost.
We're in the second set. Rushi creeping back, just down by 1, 14-13.
Well, they put together a run here. They trailed early by as many as 6 points, so they're trying to, dig themselves out of a hole they dug, and it's tough. The Jets of Franklin Monroe playing pretty good, and she's one of the reasons why. Number 10, Karina Conley, now with 11 kills, and she has not done a lot of things wrong, and she's been active offensively. She's served well, a couple stuff blocks.
Conley serving for Franklin Monroe on the right side of your screen. Rushi on the left side. Mia Monin to York. Peters with the hit. Dug by Scott. They'll go all the way over to Borcher. She pushes it with 2 hands and finds a spot.
Well, she'll take it. Her second kill of the set. Not a full swing, as you mentioned, but did her best to avoid being in the net, and more importantly, hitting it cleanly. Those 2-hand attacks sometimes not always hit real cleanly, and there can be a violation.
Hit across by McClinch. Now back on the Franklin Monroe side. Peters with a hit. Nice save there by Kendall Monin, a one-handed save. Now on the Franklin Monroe side. McClinch will set Peters through the blockers for the point. Chloe Peters.
Peters having a nice match also. 5 kills in game 1, now 4 in game number 2. And she came in averaging just under 3 kills on the season per set, so big part of their offense.
Franklin Monroe won the first set 28-26. Up by 2 here, and a big hit by Jessica York.
Back set, now that right front, York timed it well, and you can really see the snap with her arm and really put some zip on the volleyball. Her 3rd kill, 9 on the night for Jessica York.
One of just 2 seniors on this team, and she serves an ace for Kendall York. Jessica York, sorry.
Her second ace of the night, 25th on the season.
Number 7, we are tied at 16. That will go out of bounds, and Rushi now with the lead. Coach Aaron Watkins.
I'm sorry, that's our first lead of the night of the game number 2, Dave, 17-16.
Dug by Cable. They'll go Cable from the back row. Dug by Monin. Scott down for the point.
You said it, capital D-O-W-N, down. And those vertical shots, unless it hits you square on, there wasn't even a chance to react to it.
Scott only 5'7", but she jumps, plays like she's more like 6 foot. A big hit there, a 2-point lead by the Raiders. Peters able to save that. There was Pullman, now back on the Jet side. Bump over to Peters. She pushes it there. Nice save by Borchers.
Free ball.
Chance for the Jets, but Russia able to keep it alive. There's Peters again, this time left-handed. Great save. Wow. Hit again. Monin to Monin. Scott free balled across. On the Jet side, they'll go to Peters again. Through the blockers this time. Great volley, ends at the Jets' point.
Yeah, just sit back and enjoy. Peters finishes it with her 5th kill of game 2, but a lot of good plays there. Some scrappy defensive plays that keep it alive, results in a Peters kill.
There's Scott off the blockers, dug by Cable. Hit across by McClinch. Chloe McClinch with a big point there, and we are tied at 18. 18-18 here in the second set. And some great volleyball here in this district final. And there's an ace by Chloe Peters.
A rare mistake by the libero for timeout Raiders.
Timeout Raiders. We'll keep it right here. Grand Lakes Health Systems presentation of NKTelco Sports. Brought to you by these sponsors: American Trim, First National Bank, Winners Meats, NKTelco, Frost Roofing, Hometown Opportunity, Minster Bank, Fly Gem, Precision Strip, Schrudeman Pharmacy, NK Supply Company, Wilson Health, Fowler's TV, Cy Schrudeman Incorporated, Carriage Works, Kogi Plumbing and Heating. We're on our First National Bank scoreboard. Franklin Monroe now with a 19-18 lead. These two teams played back just on September 28th. Rishi won that in 3 at home in competitive games, but these are extremely competitive here so far.
And both these teams, you know, it doesn't matter what you do then, it's a matter what we're doing now. And right now, both teams playing really well, and you know, you're splitting hairs to try to figure out, you know, what the differences are. But it's been good attacking and a good response to out of the timeout from Ashley Scott. Much needed point for the Raiders, ties it up at 19.
Kate Sherman into the front row for the Raiders. His first team All Shelby County League, Kendall Monin and libero, serving tied at 19. McClinch will set in the middle. That time was Earwood. Sherman now on the Jet side. Hit across by Byers. Saved by Monin to Monin. Scott off the blockers. Point Raiders. This is the only rotation that I believe that the Jets don't have Peters, number 14, or Conley into the front row.
Yeah, I just was thinking, you know, the attacking for the Jets just seemed to slow down. Well, 10 is on the bench for one, but they still get some good attacks. I mean, Peters has hit the ball well. Well, she's not in the front row. Yeah, this is that rare case you said where Peters and
Sherman off the
Conley
blockers, saved by the Jets.
are not in the front row.
Hit there by Byers, dug by York. There's Scott with a hit. Peters from the back row. Another one of these great volleys close to the net, not able to get it out. Point to the Jets.
20-all.
We have been tied at 18, 19, and now 20. Senior Bell Cable serving for the Jets. Dug by Scott. We go over to Sherman. That is blocked as you see Conley's back into the front row.
Making her presence known. You could almost see it coming as the Raiders were preparing to attack it like flat-footed and winding up. Good timing by the Jets to sense it and time it perfectly for a stuff block.
Ashley Scott elevates and puts it down. She came out of seemingly nowhere and spikes it home.
I'm still seeing how she is. Listen, it's 5'7". She is, the way she attacks it vertically down, her vertical jump must be pretty good to hit that hard and get it down.
We'll go to Conley. Nice dig there by York. Sherman, dig by Byers. Free ball across, chance for the Raiders. Monin to Scott, this time Conley with a block.
Conley, you can tell when she's in the game, whether it's attacking or blocking, very active in the front row.
Now 22-21 in favor of the Jets as they serve. McClinch with the serve. Scott with a hit. McClinch will set Conley. That will go just outside.
Yeah, it was the right call. The back judge, you see, had to rule it in. The side judge saw it miss the mark. So that's why you saw one guy point in, because it was inside the back line, but it was outside the sideline. So good call. It looks odd when one guy's pointing down, the other guy's pointing up, but they're judging different lines.
22-22 as we are tied once again. McClinch, Conley powers it in. She overpowered Sherman there on the block. Coffer comes in the lineup. Jets with a 1-point lead, 23-22. Played by Monin. Scott, Sherman with a hit too long. And the Jets will have set point.
Right now, Raiders just have not been getting good attacks, can't get the ball into their setter and their system. No timeouts left for the Raiders, so they'll have to do it on their own on the court.
The entire Jets student section is now standing up, hit by York. Peters off the block. And the Franklin Monroe Jets take the second set, 25-22 in our First National Bank scoreboard. They now lead the match 2-0. We'll be back with the third set here on NKTelco Sports.
Hi, I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
Together, we are family, working safely for our loved ones.
We are problem solvers who challenge the status quo and drive improvement.
We care about our customer relationships.
We stay true to our values, caring and respecting one another.
We embrace change as we journey through our career.
We are Precision Strip, the world's leading processor of rolled steel and aluminum.
Precision Strip, doing the exceptional.
Welcome back to Grand Lake Health's presentation of NKTelco Sports as you hear the very enthusiastic Franklin Monroe fans, and why not? Their team has won two close sets so far over the Raiders, 28-26 and 25-22.
The momentum, energy level, we talked about in the pregame, the energy level, and Franklin Monroe, their fans have it, their players are just almost overexcited right now. Very happy right now are the Jets. There's a lot of confidence, and you know, they've only won these games by a couple points, so you're splitting hairs again. It's hard to say, oh, Rushi played bad. No, they played well. It's just at the end of the match, set, Franklin Monroe's able to get the points to win.
Yeah, the only thing is Franklin Monroe's got the lead early, and Rushi's had to fight from behind. Sometimes when you fight from behind, you maybe run out of energy. Rushi right now can't worry about winning 3 sets. Right now they have to worry about winning this set and then take it 1 set at a time. Scott with a hit. Nice save by Peters.
They've had some nice digs. Rushi's had some good, strong attacks. The Jets have picked them up.
Scott this time able to hit it through Conley with a point. Sure, that was part of Coach Watkins' strategy here, or talk in between games is we're right there. Let's start out a little better.
Yeah, I mean, what are you going to say? You lost, but it was just by a couple points. It's a lot like they're doing a lot of things wrong, and Conley continues to do a lot of things right. That's her 13th kill. Had 7 in game 1, 5 in game number 2, and now her 13th kill there. She's also been very active. 2 blocks in each set so far for points.
3 seniors on this team is Conley, Peters, and Cable. Peters and Conley, the 2 hitters, and then Cable, the libero. Definitely led by the seniors. A little bit of mix-up there. And now a 2-1 lead for the Franklin Monroe Jets. Russia trying to get back to regionals. They've been to regionals the last 2 years, trying to do something to be a record, and there's a call to lift on the set there against the Raiders. Sometimes it's easy to forget this Russia team's a very young team. Start three freshmen and a sophomore. This tough environment here, but there's junior Ashley Scott with the point.
Scott with 15 kills, 7, 6, and 2 respectively.
Scott back to serve. That means Jessica York into the front row. Slide play this time by Conley, dug by Scott. They'll set York block back on the Russia side. Scott will set to Sherman. She takes something off of it. Nice save by McLynch. Conley will hit it. Dug by Monin. Maya Monin. York, Jessica York with the point.
York, nice place right down the line. Hit it hard. Her 10th kill. 6, 3, and 1 for her. 10 on the night. Good line shot for York.
Russia trying to break the serve here, or break the tie, I should say. There's Cable from the back row, dug by Kendall Monin. Tipped across by York. Hit by Byers. Dug that time by Daniel. One of these long volleys again. Conley. There's Scott in the perfect position for that dig. York will push it deep. Dug by Peters. McClinch. Daniel. Sherman not able to make it across.
Sometimes those are the hardest ones, Dave, when you know you're not going to jump to get it, and you're standing flat-footed. The swing is just too slow. You've got to hit the ball.
Yep.
And it's a touch shot, but when the swing arm is slow, it tends to result in an error.
Sometimes these long volleys, just a matter of who makes the first mistake. And the Raiders have made a couple mistakes back-to-back, and the Jets lead by 2.
Well, Russia started out on top, albeit a short lead, 1-0. But since that time, Franklin Monroe is tied and then taking the lead and have a 2-point lead right now. Make it 3.
A little bit too long.
Again, just not normal attacks. You're not in system. Things are not as they usually are as Jillian Chapman comes in, trying to just slow down the momentum a little bit. Let Sherman have a break. She's had some tough attacks not go her way.
Hit by York. Free ball put away. Oh no, saved by the Jets as York hit it. There's Conley. It's hard to get a ball down against these Franklin Monroe Jets. There's a nice block back on the Russia side. Mia Monin. Chapman with a hit. Jillian Chapman with a kill.
How's that for a freshman? Go in for your classmate to give her a break, and she records her first kill of the match.
Chapman back to serve, another freshman in the front row now, CC Borchers. Chapman with a nice hard serve, dug by Cable. Back set to Conley, blocked by Borchers. Peters with a kill. Chloe Peters, senior outside hitter, with a point for the Jets.
Good answer there, as Peters has been very active as well. 5 in game 1, 6 in game 2. Her first one here will give her 12 on the night.
Conley back to serve. Goes by Scott. Monin to York. Lost her balance a little bit, but able to get it across. Borchers will push it and find a spot. CC Borchers with the point.
5'8" freshman. Again, looks a little bit taller. Maybe she's 5'8", plays taller, has good jumps and able to get the ball in a spot. Her first kill of game 3, 6 on for her in the match.
Into the front row, number 9, Bailey Pullman into the lineup. They'll set Cable off the top of the net. The libero, Belle Cable, with a kill.
Her second kill of the night. Again, she can jump from the back row. I just don't think she can attack it above the net. And earlier I saw the official put his arm out to the left, meaning I think she stayed down under the net, that she did not attack it above the net.
Scott will hit from the back row. That goes a little too wide. And now a 4-point lead for the Jets. They want to finish it here in the third set.
They have a lot of momentum right now. Things are definitely going their way. They're getting a lot of digs and they're hitting the ball hard.
York with a big hit from the right side. Jessica York.
Her second of set 3. And we mentioned, again, these games have been so close. I mean, you get one play here or there late in the set to go, and Rushi could easily be ahead 2-0 instead of trailing by 2.
Hit there by Earwood. Borchers. Dug by Ballman. There's Peters. It hit the top. Oh no, they'll say it is off the antenna. It hit the top of the net. It was blocked at the top of the net and then hit the top of the net, but also hit the antenna. That's automatically side out. And I don't think the coaching staff, Coach Filburn, saw that right away.
I think the score is wrong.
And there'll be a lift called against the Jets. And now 9-8 according to the scoreboard. Franklin Monroe still in the lead.
Nice run of offense here by the Raiders.
Cable from the back row. We are tied at 9-9.
I said nice run of offense. It's really been mistakes by Franklin Monroe, the hitting and errors and the ball handling that have helped the Raiders tie this at 9.
We haven't had a lot of mistakes. There's Peters. Dug by Monin. Chased by Kendall Monin. Now free ball to cross. McClinch will set Peters. Blocked.
Kept alive.
Hit again. Borchers with a kill. C.C. Borchers. And the Raiders now with a 10-9 lead on our First National Bank scoreboard.
Well, a good comeback by the Raiders. I had them down by as many as 5, and they've come back, and they'll still this early will tie it back up at
10. 10-10. The first set was 28-26. Both teams had 2 set points there in the first one, and then Franklin Monroe won 25-22 in the second set. So 2 evenly matched teams. Rushi trying to stay alive and call lift on the second hit against the Raiders. So technically a double hit was called there. Nonetheless, a point for the Jets as Peters serves. This is their lineup where they don't have Peters or Conley in the front row. As Scott with a hit, but chased down by Cable. Very scrappy Franklin Monroe Jets team. Back set. And that will be out of bounds. That was hit by Pullman. And a 2-point lead for the Jets.
Well, after a good comeback by the Raiders, like they spend all their energy to get it tight, now left in the tank to move it forward, then the Jets come back and start putting some distance on the scoreboard between them and the Raiders again.
Scott with a hit. Hit by Byers. Borchers, Mon and Scott. Kept alive by Cable. She recovers a lot of real estate, but that one's bumped too far. You know, in this Troy gymnasium, it has a very high ceiling. You can really put it high, and there's been a lot of saves that kept alive.
And there's a lot of perimeter space, if you will, to run balls down. It's not going to be like that in every place you play, but here you can chase them down. There's a lot of room to run and make, plays off of wild, deflections and such.
Byers with a hit block, back by Rushi. Nia Monin sets Scott for the point. Ashley Scott.
Scott, her 3rd kill, ties it back up at 12.
12-12.
16 kills in the match for Ashley Scott.
First team Shelby County League, Kendall Monin. She was on the first team along with Ashley Scott. Jessica York, second team. Kate Sherman, honorable mention. This young Rushi squad trying to stay alive here, tied at 12. Back set to Pullman. There's Cable again. They'll set Ballman too long. Lead to the Raiders.
Raiders have not had a big lead in this set at all. They had 1-0 and have trailed since, so a chance here to lead by 1 to make it the biggest of the set.
Kate Sherman checks back into the front row, replacing Chapman. Hit by Peters. Nice save by Mon and pushed deep by Scott. Cable chases it down. Peters from the back row. Point to the Raiders. Timeout on the floor by the Jets. They trail the Raiders by 2. You're watching great tournament high school volleyball on NKTelco Sports.
Schwiedemann Pharmacies began serving the people of Auglaize County in 1916 when Urban Schwiedemann purchased the building and business from J.H. Hoffman. The New Bremen location is one of the longest-running pharmacies in the country, with over 110 years of serving its patrons. Since then, 4 more stores have been added: Coldwater, St. Mary's, Minster, and Wapakoneta to round out the group. Our services include prescription refills, home medical equipment, nursing home services, customized compounded medication, vaccinations, and so much more.
Missed the first replay on Sunday the 27th at 6 o'clock. The second replay is on the 28th at 8 o'clock. You can watch these games on demand at nktelco.com after both these teams are eliminated. Rushi's on the right side of the screen. Franklin Monroe on the left side. These two blue uniform teams giving us some good volleyball here tonight. Or this afternoon, I should say. Now on the Franklin Monroe side, they'll set Peters. And if she finds a spot from the back row, Peters, and that also brings Conley into the front row.
Yeah, big point there. Peters maybe didn't hit it 100% correctly as far as contact, but got enough over it. And the changeup drops for her second kill.
Scott blocked by Conley for the point. Karina Conley ties the game at 14.
You can definitely tell when she's in the front row. She's been a terror at the net. Another block. That's her 5th of the match for a termination block.
Pullman getting some hits from the right side. And it's saved by No. They saved it out of the net, but the hit by Peters goes into the net. So Pullman able to do some hitting there. She's replaced by Ava Daniel. The Raiders up by 1, 15-14. This is an elimination set for them. They must win this one. Dug by Cable. They go to Peters from the back row. Dug by Daniel. Mon and Sherman. There's that scrappy Franklin Rowe team again. Scott. There's a nice save by Ballman. They keep it alive. Close to the net. Franklin Rowe survives several points there.
Wow, that was all by their defense. Yep. There are some hard-driven attacks by the Raiders. Arm, self-defense, whatever you want to call it, kept it alive. And Rushi finally overpassed it, couldn't get a good swing on it. Tied up at 15.
Rushi's pretty scrappy themselves.
Yes.
Franklin Rowe, and there's a good hit by Kate Sherman through the double block.
Good to see Sherman. She had a good swing in that last volley, but it was picked up. She had a good swing there. Had some difficulty earlier in the set, but had some time off. Back in with her first kill of game number 3.
Rushi with the serve up by 1. They'll set Conley. Rushi able to get a little block on there. Quick serve, or a quick set to Sherman. A great set there by Mia Monin.
And there's 2 good kills for Sherman. Remember, she had a good swing in the volley that she didn't pick up the kill, but those are 3 good attacks, and good to see her, when in the system, in rhythm, they're really able to get a good strike on the ball.
2-point lead seems like a big lead in this match. Sherman again. There's Cable again to dig it. Free ball, a chance for the Raiders here. They're getting more offense than what the Jets are. There's hit by York. Conley able to block it. Hit across on the Raiders side. Sherman, they'll call a lift on the second hit, which you often see those illegal hits is when you're scrambling there.
Yeah, it's tough to set one like that, especially if you're not the setter. It's called pretty tight on that second touch, and usually there's a reason why those setters do what they do so well, because they can do it legally.
A rare serving mistake there. Both these teams have served pretty well between the two. And that will go Rushi with a 2-point lead as Kate Sherman back to serve. That means C.C. Borcher's fellow freshman in the front row. Serve across. Dug by Cable. Back set to Conley. Off the blockers. Hit across by York. Hit by Peters. Chloe Peters with the point for the Jets.
3rd kill. Big swing for Peters. Brings them back to within 1.
Now Conley to the back row. Raiders were able to slow her down a little bit. She wasn't quite as dominant. A few of her hits, seemed like every hit, Rushi at least got a hand on it to slow it down.
She only has 1 kill in this set. I think part of that's been Rudy. She's been able to get some strong attacks going and not let them get in the system, or I should say the Jets haven't got it in the system.
Maya Monin sets Borchers for the kill. Deep inside the line, CC Borchers with a big hit.
Number 3 with her 3rd kill of set 3. So a lot of threes going on there for CC Borchers.
Maya Monin back to serve. The freshman's done a nice job running this Rushi offense. Had some really good sets that last couple rotations. Free ball to cross. Nice pancake and say, oh, they'll say it hit.
So
boy, I thought that was pancaked.
It was tough. If that's right, I believe number 16, Stella Schallebarger, was able to record the kill. Tough call.
We're way up here. We're pretty high away from it, but yeah, just a great volleyball match. Hit by York, block back, that never made it across, the officials say. And we are tied at 19. 19-19, 3rd set. Served by Ballman. They'll set York, tips it, saved by Peters. They'll set Peters through the blockers. Dug by Scott. Over to Borchers. Dug there by Ballman. They'll go Cable from the back row. Monum will set York. Hit across by McClinch. Monum was there. Pullman with a hit. Cable, here's one of those long volleys again. Peters ends it with a kill.
Her 4th and puts her team up by 1. Extended volley.
2019, we'll keep it right here. Grand Lake Health Systems presentation of NKTelco Sports is brought to you by American Trim. First National Bank, Winners Meets, NKTelco, Frost Roofing, Hometown Opportunity, Minster Bank, Y-Gem, Precision Strip, Schwiedeman Pharmacy, NK Supply Company, Wilson Health, Fowler's TV, Cy Schwiedeman, Carriage Works, Kogi Plumbing. NK, if you missed the first replay, that's Sunday the 27th at 6 o'clock. The second replay is Monday the 28th at 8 o'clock. Check out the schedule on nktelco.com. You can watch it on demand once both these teams have been eliminated. We've had a great match here. Right now, the Jets with a 1-point lead.
It's been back and forth, and it seemed like there for a while Rushi had the upper hand, and you take a breath, if you will, and next thing you know, the Jets have climbed back to take a 1-point lead here late in game 3.
Daniel will have to hit it across there. Peters blocked, and that is just out of bounds there. York on the block there. And now the Jets with a 2-point lead, and they're 4 points away from going to regional.
Game of inches, good tandem block by the Raiders. It just misses dropping in on the Jets side.
Hit there by York for the point. Much needed point there by the Raiders is senior Jessica York with a kill.
Her 3rd kill of game number 3 gives her 12 in the match.
She goes back to serve. Rushi down by 1 for a chance to play at regionals on Thursday at Northmont. Hit by Peters. Bump set to Borchers. Dig by Scott. Over to Peters. Nice save by York. Able to get it across. Rushi playing scrappy ball as well. Peters with the hit. There's Monin with the dig. Bumped across there by York. McClinch. Covered by Monin. To Monin. Scott ends it. We are tied 21-21. Another long volley.
Some excellent defensive plays again. You know, just amazing how they can not only touch it, but keep it in a spot where their teammate can get it again. Scott records her 4th kill to tie it up at 21 all.
Winner of this game will advance to the Northmont Regional and play the 31st Thursday at 7:30. They play the winner. The next game that's here is Fairlawn and Miami Valley Christian. Serve across by York. Cable from the back row, dug by Scott. Monum will go back to Scott. And Scott with a kill. Raiders up by 1. Timeout on the floor by the Jets. We'll take a quick timeout. We'll be right back. on NKTelco Sports.
New Knoxville Supply Company, the supply source for residential, commercial, and industrial jobs. We specialize in plumbing products from many name brands, electrical products from replacing a light switch to rewiring an entire house, heating, air conditioning, and geothermal products, sheet metal ductwork, installations, and service. We are now housing more inventory, so all the hardware items you need to complete the job are available right away. New Knoxville Supply. Stop in, call, or check us out online at newknoxvillesupply.com.
Hope you're enjoying Grand Lakes Health's presentation of NKTelco Sports. We got a good one here. Third set, Russia trying to not face elimination. They're down 2 sets to 0, up by 1. Back set to Cable. Dug by Monin to Maya Monin. Scott, again, Ashley Scott. Been big here the last few points.
She's come up with some very big swings. Right when her team needed the most, her 6th kill of set number 3, 19 on the afternoon for the 5'7" junior.
Up by 2, 23-21. McClinch to Peters. Dug by York. Monin Scott with another kill. Ashley Scott is taken over here. Now the Raiders with a chance to win the 3rd set.
Boy, she continues to hit the ball hard. Again, good vertical jump. A lot of velocity on her attack, tough to defend.
We'll go to Peters. Saved by York. Monin Scott. Now this time saved back on the Russia side. Scott for the kill. Ashley Scott and the Raiders win the 3rd set on the First National Bank scoreboard, 25-21. Teams will switch sides. We'll be back with the 4th set here on NKTelco Sports.
At Joint Township District Memorial Hospital, your comfort and care is our number 1 priority. Our surgical nerve blocks are a great way to reduce pain and can be used for arm, shoulder, hip, knee, ankle, and foot surgeries. The nerve blocks decrease the stress of surgery on your body, requires less anesthesia and pain medications, and in many cases can offer relief for several days. Visit grandlakehealth.org for details on all of our services.
Take your game day party to the next level with a new TV and Sonos sound system from Fowler's TV in St. Mary's. A Sonos sound system takes all the action into every room of your home and outdoors. Break your home into zones and control the content and level right from your phone or tablet, enabling you to enjoy the game or not with the touch of a finger. Add a security camera system connected to your TV from Fowler's and never leave another friend stuck outside in the cold. Fowler's TV, taking game day to the next level.
Welcome back to the 4th set of Grand Lakes Health's presentation of NKTelco Sports. As Russia comes back to win that 25-22, and Jeff, we've seen some great volleyball so far.
It has been very good volleyball through 3 sets. The Raiders do a little bit better job attacking. As we talked off air, they end the set with 17 kills compared to just 8 for the Jets, but it seemed to me that they had more of their foot on the throttle and forced the Jets into not so good of offense. Conley only had 1 kill. It just didn't seem like they could get the ball to their setter and get it to Conley much that she could go to work. Credit the Raiders for a hard-fought game. They had trailed late. They were down 21-19 and came back and basically scored. If that's right, Dave, the final 6 points. It was 21-19 is what I had down, and the final score was 25-21, so a 6-0 run to end it.
First point serving error against the Raiders. First set won 28-26 in favor of Franklin Rowe. They also won the second one 25-22 before the Raiders won 25-21 on our First National Bank scoreboard. Scott continuing her hot play with another kill. I mean, a lot of people had a lot of big plays in that last set, but Scott, it seemed like she had a lot of big hits, one needed for her team.
Yeah, she had 8 in the set, so she really, well, compared to she had 6 in game 2 and 7 in game number 1, she's been very consistent and really came up big though late in the game when they were down and helped them prevail for the set 3 win, a must necessary win for them to continue.
Sherman's hit is dug by Cable. She'll hit it on the 3rd hit. Dug by Kendall Mon and Scott again. Ashley Scott.
Again, striking it well and kind of going off the blocker diagonally and getting it down inside the 30 by 30 foot square.
Raiders up 2-1. It's Kendall Monin serving. There's Conley. Nice save by Monin. A little mix up on who was going to take that.
That's unfortunate. It's not too many times you save an attack by Conley, and they did that. And just a freak play where they both didn't communicate the right way, and it results in a hitting error. 2-2 your score.
Serve across there by Coffer. Hit by Scott. Dug by McClinch. Free ball by Peters. And that will just find the inside of the line. Point to the Jets.
17 kills for Chloe Peters. 5 in game 1, 6 in game 2, 5 in game 3. Her first one there on the back row placement.
Franklin Monroe 21-5. The last 3 years they've been 20-5, 20-3, and 11-12 under Coach Filburn. So they've had some good teams, just haven't had a deep tournament run as much as they've had this year. Chance to go to regional, and there's a hit by Chloe Peters.
That one attacked much more aggressively, more conventional. Her second kill gives her team a 2-point lead.
For Russia the last 2 years. Last year they lost to Jackson Center in the regional finals. They were 20-7. Last year, the year before that, 19-8, lost to Fort Laramie. Russia trying to get to regionals for the 3rd year in a row. For the first time in school history. Conley with a hit off the blockers. Karina Conley.
Good start for the Jets as their big hitters resulting or responsible for 3 of their 5 points here early in game 4.
Coffer serve across. Nice save there by the Raiders. Now Scott. Hit across by Cable, dug by Monin. Over to Sherman, off the blockers for the point. Kate Sherman.
Good swing by them as they finally get one to drop on the Jets side. Sherman now with 8 kills. She went her kills were 2, 3, 2, and now 1. Total of 8 kills for the freshman Kate Sherman.
Ava Daniel. Serve for Coach Aaron Watkins' Raiders team. That one might have been out of bounds, but the hit by Chapman, the bump across falls in, so nice hit there. Good placement by Jillian Chapman.
Probably worked out the way it should have. If Chapman lets it go, it probably goes out of bounds. Fortunately for Chapman, she's able to bump it and get it over and inside the antenna for her first kill.
Cable's hit was blocked by Sherman. Monin, Scott, point Raiders. Good dig there by the libero Kendall Monin. Good set by Maya Monin and put away by Ashley Scott. 5-5 here in the 4th set. Tipped by Conley. It's the finals of the Troy number 2 district. They'll play the winner of the Troy number 1 district. That's the one after this. Battle at the net, Maya Monin. Point Raiders.
5'7" freshman, her first kill of the night. Remember, she can only attack it like that if she's a front row player, which she is now. So good heads up play by Maya Monin. Again, just a freshman, and both setters have done an excellent job. We have not had many handling errors committed by them at all. And they're responsible for running the offense.
Monin set Sherman, and Kate puts it away. 2-point lead for the Raiders.
Classmate to classmate, back-to-back points, and a good run here by the Raiders as they have climbed back. 5 unanswered, I believe, Dave. It was 5-2 in favor of Franklin Monroe. Now 7-5 Raiders.
Haven Daniels has been serving a lot of it. Hit by Peters. She finds a spot. She pushed a couple times. She's been able to draw in the defense and hit it deep.
Well, she used all of the 30-foot court there. That ball landed right in front of the back line or maybe even on it. But a big break or a big point for the Jets is, again, the Raiders had run off 5 straight points on the scoreboard.
Donnelly back to serve. That one too long. Scott back to serve. That means Jessica York, senior, into the front row. York is second teamer in the Shelby County League. Scott first teamer along with Kendall Monin, the libero. Young Russia team battling here today against a very good Franklin Rowe team. Maya Monin to York, blocked out of bounds, so credit the kill to Jessica York.
A chance here for the Raiders to serve it again and grow a 3-point lead. They haven't had many leads today.
Especially early in the set, I was just about to say that.
They won the game 3 by 4, and that was probably their biggest lead of all day.
That was blocked out of bounds, so the kill goes to Chloe Peters. In the lineup, Skylar Ballman. Franklin Road Jets, champions of the CCC, trying to beat the Raiders, who finished second place in the Shelby County League. On the Franklin Rowe side, Cable from the back row. Scott, Monin, York, point, Raiders.
Well, York is, again, a strong attacker. Just 5'7". I mean, they look like they're much taller, but they're listed as 5'7". When I say look like it, the way they attack it down, okay, you have it as 5'9", so that makes sense. But she jumps well. More importantly, she hits it hard.
There's a lift against Franklin Monroe, and now a 4-point lead for Russia. Again, it's another elimination set. They must win this. Right now, Coach Frilbrin for Franklin Monroe will take a timeout. We'll take one too. You're watching high school volleyball on NKTelco Sports.
Grand Lake Health, we offer urgent care services within Joint Township District Memorial Hospital. Upon arrival, each patient is greeted and healthcare professionals assess the level of care required. Urgent care services extend your access to quality health care, complete for non-life-threatening problems. Our state-of-the-art facility and host of diagnostic and treatment options allow you to receive the treatment you deserve in a timely and courteous way. Grand Lake Health Systems, the highest quality health care for you and your family.
Welcome back to Grand Lakes Health's presentation of NKTelco Sports. We're in the fourth set, and the Raiders with a 4-point lead.
The Raiders have been playing some good volleyball here, getting some good touches on it and working it through the blocks and finding some space on the Jets sideline. But that attack out of bounds, Dave, and turns out to be a good timeout by Coach Philburn because her team had fallen down by 4.
Yeah, Franklin Monroe played with a lot of energy, a lot of enthusiasm. They've curbed it a little bit, or maybe Russia's curbed it by winning the last set and leading on this one. But if you're the Raiders, you want to let a sleeping dog lie. Nice save there by the Raiders. Mono had to save there. Borchers with the hit. There will be a Raider into the net.
Back-to-back points following the timeout where they trailed 11-7. So here's a chance the Raiders need a good first touch, let their hitters go to work.
Peters with the serve, dug by Monin to Monin. Cable across to fellow libero Monin. York, Cable with another nice dig. Push deep, and they'll call a lift there. Against the Jets, side out to the Raiders. Raiders on the left side of your screen in the primarily blue uniforms trimmed in white and gold. Also, a lot of them wearing the pink headbands. Franklin Monroe in the blue trimmed with white, and another lift, a double hit, called against the Jets.
Back to a 4-point spread, right where they were at when Franklin Monroe called the last timeout. Big point here for the Raiders, really building off some momentum here. The Jets have not been in the system here the past few swings, but get a good effort and attack by Byers.
Byers with the point, and that also brings Conley in off the bench to the front row.
That's got to be a good sign. Not that the other hitters are not good. It's just Conley brings a little bit extra, it seems like, and she's been playing very effectively today.
Raiders have been able to slow her down of late, and that sails out of bounds. And mentioned before, you don't want the Jets crowd has been a little bit quieter. If you're Russia, you don't want to give that enthusiasm and all that energy going in this gym. The only way you can do that is stay ahead of Franklin Monroe. Pullman with a hit, not able to make it across, and here could be the Jets' run here.
Well, they've climbed back to within 1 after trailing by 4. And you mentioned Conley. You know, Peters also been playing very well. You mentioned when they're not in the, have one of those girls in the front row, it's seemingly when sometimes the momentum changes or shifts.
Free ball across, missed opportunity there as Byers. She knew she had a chance and just hit it wide.
She knew instantly by her expression that she missed an opportunity there to tie the game up.
So side out to the Raiders. York with the serve. McClinch takes it over on 2. Monin sets Scott. She's able to hit it off the head of Conley. So Ashley Scott with another kill.
10 versus 10 again. We talked about that earlier, and that time Ashley able to kind of push it right in between the arms and right off the face of Conley.
They go to Conley again. This time, Conley through the double blockers for the point.
Her second kill of game 4. Had an impressive game 1 where she recorded 7. Then she had 5. Limited last set, and a set they lost with only 1 kill. 2 here now in set number 4.
Setter Chloe McClinch with the serve. There's Scott off the tape. McClinch over to Byers. Nice dig by Chapman. CC Borchers with the kill. Borchers with the point.
The freshman has been very consistent this afternoon. 9 kills thus far, and a good swing there. She had, her kills were 3, 2, 3, and then her first one here to give them the 3-point lead.
She checks out line. Kate Sherman in the front row, and an ace for Kendall Monin. 17-13. Rushi down 2 sets to 1, trying to force it to a decisive 5th set. Monin served that one too short. She's tried to take a little bit off, but a little too much.
These teams serve very well. There have not been very many service errors today, considering how many points we've played with each teams getting into the 20s. We've had a lot of serves. These teams have done a nice job keeping it in play.
Scott, nice dig by Coffer. Peters. Dig by Monin. Sets Sherman, and she powers it home. Kate Sherman.
6'1" freshman, again having a nice afternoon as well. Her 3rd kill here in game number 4 puts her team back up by 4.
18-14. Ava Daniel, the sophomore, serving for the Raiders. Set to Conley, close to the net, and the Raiders get it. I'm not sure if it was Sherman or Scott. Most important thing for the Raiders, it was a point for them.
19-14, the biggest lead at any point during the day today for the Raiders is right now.
That kill would be credited to Sherman, and they a miss hit. And the Raiders looking strong here. Timeout by Franklin Monroe. You're watching high school volleyball on NKTelco Sports.
American Trim's story started in 1951, and our long family legacy continues today. We are a 3rd-generation family-owned business with locations in Sydney and Walpock, and we're hiring for manufacturing positions on 1st, 2nd, and 3rd shifts. Part-time and full-time positions are available for entry-level and skilled individuals. Please apply at www.amtrim.com or in person. American Trim is a proud sponsor of high school sports and our communities. Come be part of our story.
We're in the 4th set, the Rushi Raiders trying to push it to the 5th set right now on our First National Bank scoreboard with a 20-14 lead.
The Raiders doing what they need to do, and that's play clean volleyball. They're getting some good attacks. They're getting some aggressive serving. They've put the Jets offense kind of, if you will, grounded it a little bit. And they've been getting some good hands on the attacks at the net as well.
There's Conley, blocked the hit by Scott. As Conley will now go to the back row. To serve.
Conley, that's a big loss. She has 2, 4, 6 blocks on the afternoon, plus with all of her attacking. So
the Jets, if they want to win this set, really need to make their run here. Sherman with a hit. Big hit by Coffer. Peters be the primary hitter in the front row now. McClinch tries to push it deep, and it works.
Probably one of the softest balls hit all day. It drops for a kill. Chloe McGlinch, this junior setter, averages 1 kill per set. That's her second of the match.
That sails too long. So side out to the Raiders, 21-16.
Those are the errors you hate to have, Dave, right there. Those service errors when you're trying to make a comeback. Those, at least in my mind, are frustrating. Now, she hit it just long, so it did force the Raiders to at least make a decision, but nonetheless, it was still an error.
Peters with the hit, dug by Daniel. All the way over to York. Nice save by Cable. Two Leperos have played great here tonight. Hit by Sherman. There's Peters. That will be just wide. And a 6-point lead for the Raiders.
Again, well-struck ball. It just misses the left edge of the sideline, so a break for the Raiders and chance to grow the lead to 7.
This might be the biggest lead we've had by either team today. Cable from the back row, dug by Scott. They'll set York. There's Cable again with the dig. Close to the net, Peters. Sherman got part of that. They'll do the slide play to Sherman, dug by Cable. Cable hits again, but this time into the net. One of the rare times she's hit a lot from that back row, and she's hardly ever hit into the net.
And I thought the Raiders were fortunate. They went with a slide to Sherman, who she touched the ball first, kind of ran into a player, and then they set her on a slide, didn't have her footwork down, but she was able to hit it across and at least keep the ball alive.
The Raiders able to keep that alive. Bumped across by Kendall Monin. There's Peters. Overpowers the blockers, Chloe Peters.
Boy, Peters has had a wonderful match as well. 21 kills for her. She's also had a couple of service aces.
Ballman with the serve. Monin had to take it over on the second one. Peters left-handed, dug by York. They'll go Scott from the back row, and it's blocked. Give the block there to Earwood.
Good decision there, good timing by the 5'6" junior Matilda Earwood.
Dug there by Monin to Monin. York, that's blocked out of bounds, and we have set point coming up here for the Raiders. CC Borchers checks into the front row. Fellow freshman Kate Sherman trying to send Russia to victory here in the 4th set. Hit by Peters for the point. As she keeps the Jets alive for now, but they'll need 5 more of those points to keep this 4th set alive.
6 kills for Peters here in game number 4, and she will go the back row. And again, this is a strange rotation where neither her or Conley are in the front row.
Block as a hit by York. Blocked there by Earwood.
And I think also McGlinch also went up with Earwood. Nonetheless, a point for the Jets.
Nice save by Monin. Monin Borchers, that just didn't make it. It rode the tape. 24-21. Coach Watkins has 2 more timeouts if he wants to choose to take them, but now the fans for Franklin Monroe on their feet. Close in that free ball to cross. McClinch. Cable sets Byers. Dug by Scott. In the middle, it's York. And another point for the Jets, so they're now within 2.
Well, they've battled back from 24-18, make it 24-22, and a timeout for the Raiders.
We'll keep it right here. Green Lake Health Systems presentation of NKTelco Sports is being brought to you by American Trim, First National Bank, Winners Meats, NKTelco Frost Roofing, Hometown Opportunity, Minster Bank, Ply-Gem Precision Strip, Schreederman Pharmacy, NK Supply Company, Wilson Health, Fowler's TV, Cy Schreederman, Carriage Works, Kogi Plumbing and Heating. On our First National Bank scoreboard, Franklin Monroe has creeped in 24-22. I'm sure Coach Watkins, a lot of this message is we just need 1 here. They really just need 1 in the next 2 points to survive this late minute surge by the Franklin Monroe Jets.
They're just not going, their attacking has been kind of weak. They just haven't been able to get some good swings on it, some awkward attacks or attempts. And So big break said just one play is all they need here, and they've got game 4.
We'll do the slide play to York, dug by Cable. We'll go back row to Peters, and she finds a spot, took a little bit over it. So the Jets need one more to survive. They have survived, I think, they've survived 5 straight points, I believe.
Yes, because it was 23-18 was a 24-18.
So they've had 5 straight points in a row. Each one of these a set point. Could be another one, and there's CC Borchers finally breaking through for set point. 25-23, the final score there in the 4th set. It evens the match at 2 sets apiece. The captains will go, they'll flip for coin, they'll flip for serve and side. It's been a great volleyball match. We'll return for the deciding 5th set here on NKTelco Sports.
Hello, New Bremen. I'm Matt Everidge with NKTelco, and we're here for you for your cable, telephone, and internet services.
Hey, Minster. This is Nate Henry with NKTelco, and we're here for you for your existing cable TV, internet, and phone service.
Hey, New Knoxville. I am Wesley Meyer at NKTelco. We are here for you and your customer service needs.
Hey, Maria Stein. I'm Ken with NKTelco, and we are here for you with hometown pride.
At Wilson Health, we're extending care beyond the walls of the hospital with resources designed to keep you in charge of your health.
Our independence and connection to the community are unique in a world where big healthcare strives to act like corporations.
Our tools may be the same, but we are different.
We're neighbors, friends, and family who truly care about the people who live here.
We call it caring without limits, and it's just the beginning of a whole new Wilson Health.
CarriageWorks has expanded and now can hold up to 25 cars in our service bay. CarriageWorks thrives on customer satisfaction. We accomplish that by providing top-of-the-line technology. CarriageWorks now uses a laser beam system to measure down to the millimeter of factory specs to better service you and get you back on the road. CarriageWorks has a brand new top-of-the-line paint booth that uses waterborne paint. There's no job too big or too small for CarriageWorks. We're certified collision specialists. Come in and see us today.
As we go to the 5th set in this district finals here at Troy High School, Franklin Monroe won the first 2 sets. Rushi came back, won the next 2 sets. We'll see what this 5th set's going to unfold here.
It's certainly been entertaining, some good attacking, some good digs defensively. These teams are both very scrappy, and again, it comes down to just a minuscule difference in these games so far. A team winning by 2 in overtime, by 3, by 4, and by 2. That's your spread. It's both these teams have deserved to win, and unfortunately one is not. It's who's ever going to make enough positive plays here in game 5. Remember, this one goes to 15 as the ceiling, or 15 as the goal, and it's been an entertaining matchup and some great play by these young ladies this afternoon in the district championship game.
So Rushi will serve to start us off. We are underway. Jessica York again to 15 here. Early start is critical. Conley blocked back. Scott puts it away. On the overpass, Ashley Scott with the point.
Scott had 4 kills in game number 4. Gets the first one there, the right opportunity on the overplayer, the ball right of the net, able to get a good swing on it for Ashley Scott.
York serve across. Conley. Nice save, Kendall Monin. Maya Monin, Borchers to the block. Borchers with a kill, but the big save there was with the libero, Kendall Monin.
Borchers will get the kill, but Monin definitely, the junior, dug an attack from Conley, kept it alive. And Borchers, who had the game winner in game number 4, gets her her first kill here in game 5, giving her a 2-point lead.
Free ball to cross. Scott, Raiders up 3-0.
Good start for the Raiders, and right now the Jets need a big break here, try to get a side out.
Close to the net. McClinch able to keep it alive. Now on the Raiders side. There's Scott with another kill, Ashley Scott.
What a start for the Raiders.
And we'll have a timeout by Franklin Monroe. They trail 4-0. Raiders fans are hooping it up. We'll be right back here on NKTelco Sports.
At First National Bank, we are working hard to make your life a little easier. With products like Card Valet, an app allowing you to control your cards with real-time notifications, transaction restrictions, and spending limits. The ability to access your money through 55,000 all-point ATMs across the country, surcharge-free. Live customer support when you need it, and online and mobile banking, allowing you to gain access to your financial information wherever and whenever you like. First National Bank, making your life a little easier.
Take a look at the coach. Aaron Watkins is able to smile a little bit with a 4-point lead here in the 5th set. It's been an absolute great match. Franklin Monroe trying to get some offense. Byers with a hit. Back on the Franklin Monroe side, they'll have to free ball it across. Monin to Scott. Ashley Scott with another kill.
4 big kills in the first 5 points for Ashley Scott. And again, the Raiders in acceleration mode, if you will. They're the ones being aggressive here as the Jets have just not been able to get that many good hard attacks going, although they do answer finally from Getworth and Conley.
Conley with the hit. She moves into the middle of the front row. Chloe McGlinch, the setter, back to serve. For Coach Angie Filburn's Franklin Monroe Jets. Raiders having to chase that down. Monin across. Dug by McClinch. Have to step it up there with a backup setter to hit by Conley. There's Borchers. Dug by Cable. Flat-footed Conley across. There's Monin with another dig. And there's Scott. Overpass. Ashley Scott wins the battle at the net.
5 kills for Scott. Again, just won the battle there at the net against some system. The Jets just could not get Conley a great attack. She had the one flat-footed, and then ultimately it was Ashley Scott a little bit stronger at the net, 6-1 lead.
Kendall Monin waiting for the whistle as the down official talks to the scorer's table. Not sure exactly if they're talking on score or rotation or what's the mix-up here. Rushi trying to get to regionals for the 3rd straight year. They've had a battle. They were down 2-0 after Franklin Monroe won 28-26, 25-22. Rushi came back from behind in the 4th set, 25-21, and then survived a late comeback by Franklin Monroe to win the 4th set, 25-23. Now a little break in the action as the down officials finally is satisfied. And we are back in the action. Rushi with a 6-1 lead. Again, we played a 15 here in the decisive 5th set. Cable from the back row. There was a block by Kate Sherman. Seems like Rushi's, as they've gone along, Rushi's blocking has gotten a lot better. It's slowed down the offense, and their offense, and that's made for the offense to be better for the Raiders as well.
It has. They've just gotten a little bit stronger here at the front row with the net play. And
there's Conley.
They do get a good swing there, but she's been kind of quieted in the sets that the Jets have won. She had 7 and 5, total 12 kills, and the ones they've lost, she's had 3.
Franklin Monroe, only 9 players on their roster. There's a hit by Scott again. Ashley Scott.
Scott with 6 kills. 6 of the 8 points have come at the hands, if you will, of Ashley Scott.
David Daniel serves across. Dug by Peters. McClinn's not able to get it, and now 9-2 lead for the Raiders. I'm sure they're not going to want to take their foot off the accelerator.
See how long it goes before the Jets take their 2nd and final timeout. Game's only to 15, only 6 more points remain for the Raiders.
Scott, again, Ashley Scott. And there's going to be the timeout by Franklin Monroe. 10-2 lead, Rushi will step aside. We'll be back for some more tournament action here on NKTelco Sports.
Plygem Residential Solutions is part of Cornerstone Building Brands, North America's largest manufacturer of exterior building products, and the success of our company is directly related to the contributions of our employees. We are currently looking for machine operators, maintenance technicians, forklift operators, and more to join our growing team at our facility in Sydney, Ohio. Plygem offers competitive pay, a full benefits package, as well as opportunities for bonus pay and long-term advancement. Become a part of our strong foundation.
Russia Raiders just 5 points away to punching their ticket to the regionals right now with a 10-2 lead over a scrappy and very good Franklin Road Jet team.
They are very scrappy, but right now the Raiders have just been able to find a hole in their defense and getting some huge plays at the net. Combo block between Sherman and Scott. Well, actually Scott, she's making sure, she's doing her part, if you will, here in game 5. She's had her hands on a number of the points here for the Raiders.
She has stepped up big. There's an ace by Ava Daniel. Right now, Russia fans are starting to think to make plans for Thursday the 31st at Northmont Regional, as they are trying to finish a great comeback from an 0-2 deficit. Maya Monin, Scott, another one. She's able to get it by Conley.
Scott with 8 kills in game 5 and a block. So 9 of 13 points again.
Wow.
Coming from Ashley Scott.
That's on top of what she's done the rest of it. And there goes another one, and match point ahead for the Raiders.
Boy, this is nothing that, this score here is, if Russia can hold on, it's going to be a lopsided, but definitely no indication of the first 4 sets.
There's a class move. Coach Watkins getting in senior Elena Garrity. Get her onto the floor, and what will probably be a very happy time here shortly for the Raiders. Conley's, and there's a dig by Monin. Monin hits it across. They'll set Cable. Set in the middle to Scott for the kill. The Russia Raiders complete the comeback. They win in 5 sets. 26-28, 22-25, 25-21, 25-2, and the decisive one, 15-2. Raiders will be back. We'll show the award presentation when we return here on NKTelco Sports.
At CAPT, we use hometown opportunity to make sure that when we have a position open within the facility, it gets put on the website.
We've really been excited to see how that has grown so much over the last several years.
If anyone is looking for a job, it's the best place to go.
We really want to do whatever we can to get folks that are from this community back to this area.
I would recommend any manufacturing company that they take a look at it. It's a very good benefit for companies at no cost.
My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
Together, we are family, working safely for our loved ones.
We are problem solvers who challenge the status quo and drive improvement.
We care about our customer relationships.
We stay true to our values, caring and respecting one another.
We embrace change as we journey through our career.
We are Precision Strip, the world's leading processor of rolled steel and aluminum.
Precision Strip, doing the exceptional.
Schwiedemann Pharmacies began serving the people of Auglaize County in 1916 when Urban Schwiedemann purchased the building and business from J.H. Hoffman. The New Bremen location is one of the longest-running pharmacies in the country, with over 110 years of serving its patrons. Since then, 4 more stores have been added: Coldwater, St. Mary's, Minster, and Wapakoneta to round out the group. Our services include prescription refills, home medical equipment, nursing home services, customized compounded medication, vaccinations, and so much more. New Knoxville Supply Company, the supply source for residential, commercial, and industrial jobs. We specialize in plumbing products from many name brands, electrical products from replacing a light switch to rewiring an entire house, heating, air conditioning, and geothermal products, sheet metal ductwork, installations, and service. We are now housing more inventory, so all the hardware items you need to complete the job are available right away. New Knoxville Supply. Stop in, call, or check us out online at newknoxvillesupply.com.
Welcome back to Grand Lake Health Systems presentation of NKTelco Sports. We just went an absolutely great district final game. Russia won in 5. Right now the district runners-up being awarded their trophy. A very worthy Franklin Monroe team getting talked to here by Troy AD Dave Palmer.
Came in here at 27. Your fans did a fantastic job of cheering you on. Let's give them a nice round of applause. I know your season didn't end the way you wanted, but you should still be very proud of your efforts today and through the regular season. And we know your coaches, your parents, and your community, your school are very proud of your efforts.
Very good team, very worthy district runners-up. The Franklin Monroe Jets, coached by Angie Filburn. You know, a great match like this, it's always tough if you're the losing team. They lose a tough one in 5. But on the other side, a very happy Russia Raiders squad. And while they should be, they come down from 0-2 as they'll get their individual.
Chapman had 2 kills in the match.
She came in a couple key times. Number 13, Kelby Dosick. We're doing the freshman here, it looks like. Simone Putoff. CC Borchers.
11 kills for the freshman.
Kate Sherman.
10 kills, 2 service aces, 3 blocks.
She had a tough stretch there. She came back from there, and Maya Monin handled the ball all day from the setter position. Did
Had
a great
1
job.
kill as well.
As they're able to continue on their presentations. Bailey Pullman, sophomore.
I think Lauren Borchers, number 6, was in there as well.
Number 4, Ava Daniel.
3 service aces in this last set, 4 on the night for Ava Daniel. Lauren Monier, 12, and number 2, Dave.
Kendall Monin. Barrow had a great job, great game, the back row. And Ashley Scott, what can you say?
34 kills and 2 blocks. That's a heck of an afternoon for Monin.
Senior Elena Garrity and also Jessica York, also another big game.
15 kills, 3 aces, 2 blocks for York.
So the managers getting their medals as well, as some happy girls there as well, as Coach Aaron Watkins is taking his team to the regionals for the 3rd straight year. So they had a working from behind all day, and they will also get the presentation this time of the district championship. Have the captains here around Troy AD Dave Palmer.
Well, it was an exciting match. You should have a lot to be proud of. I know that your fans cheered you on the whole time. A lot of energy on that side of the gym. I think they deserve a round of applause, don't you? With today's victory, you guys move on to the regional tournament. That'll be held at Northmont High School next week. And on behalf of the Southwest District Athletic Board, it's my privilege to present to you the Division 4 Volleyball District Championship Trophy. Congratulations.
District champions, the Russia Raiders, as they face their fans, as they make the big comeback. from 0-2 down to winning in five exciting sets to win the match. We'll wrap it up here with our numbers here by my partner, Jeff Henson.
Well, close game. That final game really got out of hand, if you will, for the Jets. They get beat pretty handily, 15-2, and then a final set. All Russia as they get 10 kills, 3 service aces, and 2 blocks for all 15 of their points, and just ran away with it there at the end. But a good performance nonetheless. Take nothing away with Franklin Monroe. The team stats, total kills in the set or the match today. The Russia Raiders 73 kills compared to 49. Remember, they had 10 of those in the 5th game compared to none for Franklin Monroe. Service aces, Russia had 11, Franklin Monroe 5, and blocks. Russia had 4 termination blocks. Franklin Monroe had 8, and Franklin Monroe won their season with 2 of their seniors having big nights. Chloe Peters had 23 kills, 2 service aces, and Karina Conley had 14 kills, an ace, and 6 blocks as they end their career at Franklin Monroe. And for the Raiders, as we went through the stats as they were being introduced, a lot of players contributed today, and some did a lot, but boy, the one that really stood out the most and came up with the biggest play probably of her season for her in that final 5th game was Ashley Scott. 9 kills in the game 5, ended up with 34 in the afternoon, 2 blocks as well. Our player of the game tonight for NKTelco belongs to Ashley Scott, the 5'7" junior, number 10 on the roster, and right now number 1 in their hearts. Fine performance for her, as long as many of her other members on her team.
Yeah, well said in that. There was a lot of players that stepped up. It wasn't looking very good in that 3rd set, and the Raiders were down, came back, scored the last 6 points of that. They were down 21-19, and they won that game 25-21, and then survived a late onslaught in the 4th one, won 25-23, and then rolled in the 5th set. This is a very young team with a lot of talent, really hung together, but also Franklin Monroe, what a team. A lot of scrappy team. They didn't let anything drop. Really rode the momentum there in the first 2 sets. Just couldn't quite finish it in the 3rd set. And they finished the season 21-5 under Angie Filburn. Want to acknowledge their 3 seniors. Number 10, Karina Conley, Chloe Peters, 14, and the libero Belle Cable. Those 3, we wish them, congratulate them on their season and their career. Wish them the best of luck. They definitely represent their school well. It's a hard day after being happy, but to lose a tough match. This is great volleyball here, and the Raiders are going to go to the regional at Northmont. They'll play the 2nd game. Fort Laramie plays the 1st game. Russia will play the 2nd game against the winner of Fairlawn and Miami Valley Christian, which is playing the 2nd game after here. And Russia going to regionals 3 years in a row. Quite an accomplishment for a program that's good in a lot of things, including volleyball.
Yeah, they've really responded well, and they had their backs against the wall today and came back, and I won't say snuck it out, but boy, had to play well, play better, and they did, and earned that games 3, 4, and 5. And congratulations to Coach Watkins. Job well done.
Congratulations to the Raiders. They go to 16-10. The Franklin Monroe Jets finish their season at 21-6. For our cameramen Mike Fissel and Bryce Hamrick, our director Scott Robinson, are assisted by Taylor Wisman. For my partner Jeff Henson, I'm Dave Kanapke. Thanks for watching on NKTelco Sports.